Wow. Can you guys believe that this series has been around for 16 years and we're at this point now? Damn.
Oh shit! We're gonna need a bigger truck.
So Fates of the Furious is the 8th film of the Fast and Furious franchise. Guys, we are 8 films into this thing. Wow. And in Fate of the Furious, Dom has gone rogue. He is working now with Cypher, who is played by Charlize Theron, after he has put The Rock into prison. Kurt Russell gets him, Letty, Ludacris, Tyrese Gibson, Ramsey from Furious 7, along with a new team member, Jason Statham, as they all have been whipped together to take down Dom. Alright guys, so let's get into Fate of the Furious. So I was really looking forward to Fate of the Furious, as I really have been digging the Fast and the Furious franchise and where the series has been going. I loved Fast 5. I thought that was such a great little 180 for the franchise. Fast and Furious 6 was a fun time. Furious 7 I thought was just awesome. And I was looking forward to seeing what they were going to do with Fate of the Furious, especially with this new storyline of Dom going rogue. All I was wanting, guys, was a kick-ass, over-the-top, popcorn action flick. And guess what I got? Exactly that. The chemistry between the whole cast is even more infectious this time around, especially this time when it comes to Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris. Their banter is especially hysterical. Tyrese Gibson and Scott Eastwood's banter, oh my god, their lines had me dying. How they were interacting with each other, brilliant. And also how Jason Statham and The Rock were interacting together. Oh, their bromance was the best in this movie. Holy crap. Tyrese Gibson has an awesome scene. The Rock and Jason Statham have an awesome fight in the prison. But my standout scene has to be with Jason Statham in a plane. Look out for that scene. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the best in the entire film. It had everybody in my screening roaring with cheering and laughter. It was just amazing. Now, one of the reasons why I was also looking forward to Fate of the Furious is because F. Gary Gray directed this, who also not only did Straight Outta Compton, but also The Italian Job, which also was a car movie. F. Gary Gray directed some amazing action sequences, whether it's in the cars or whether it's on foot. The prison fight scene and Jason Statham's fight in the plane, those were by far the best scenes in the entire film. And also I have to mention the sound effects in this movie were, oh my god, like, you could feel the effects. I did see this in an IMAX-like theater, so that maybe had to do something with it. But the sound effects of this movie, if you're gonna see this movie anywhere, see this movie on a large format screen like IMAX or XD that Cinemark has. Now, I did have a kick-ass time with this movie, but does that excuse this movie of its flaws? No, it does not. This is a thing that people have to understand, alright? The Fast and the Furious franchise at this point has delved into just a loud and silly action popcorn flick. And that is good, don't get me wrong. But for those of you who are expecting more and are thinking, you know what, Fate of the Furious just might be an Oscar contender. Don't kid yourselves, you're not gonna like this movie if you haven't liked these movies already. It's the same over-the-top, law-defying physics movies, if that's even a term, that these movies have been since Fast and Furious 5. Other than that, this is what I will say. This movie is very predictable. There were twists and turns that I called miles away. Like the main twist of the movie, I was just like, this couldn't have been any more obvious to me. And not to mention there was a lot of CG shots that really stand out. Like for example, there's this one establishing shot that happens during the third act of the film that just stands out like a sore thumb. But otherwise, that's it. Overall, guys, Fate of the Furious is a killer action movie. Is it predictable? Sure. Will fans of the franchise love it? They'll have a blast. Will people who haven't come around turn around when it comes to this movie? No, you're not gonna like this film. But for those of you who just want some silly, over-the-top popcorn entertainment, this movie's for you. So overall, guys, I'm gonna give Fate of the Furious a 4 out of 5 stars. I had an absolute blast with this movie. Again, if you can't see this movie in IMAX, it sucks that Paul Walker is not with us anymore because I did miss seeing him. Alright guys, so comment down and let me know below, what are your top 3 films of the Fast and Furious franchise? If you want me to name mine from 3 to 1, it's Fate of the Furious, Furious 7, and then Fast 5. So yeah, let me know below. If you enjoyed my review of Fate of the Furious, please give this video a like, share this video with your pals, and if you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button. And until the next review, I will see you guys next time.